Nicole, the allergy actress, and today we are going to be making avocado chocolate mousse. Heavenly, so yummy. Let's get to the ingredients. First thing, of course, in an avocado mousse, you have to have avocados. So you're going to use 5 whole avocados. They need to be ripe. Make sure they are ripe, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Now, avocados are really cool because they're a great source of potassium, a great source of vitamin K, vitamin C, even vitamin B, and they also have the really good fats that help your metabolism. So yeah, they're essentially like awesome for you. So everyone should eat avocados. The next thing we have is 1.5 cups of the dairy-free, soy-free, corn-free mini chocolate chips. Now I will list in the ingredients below what brand I like to use, but you can basically find this at any local allergy-friendly grocery store, and it's fantastic. And chocolate, who doesn't love chocolate? It's amazing. This is a nut milk. You can use any milk of your choice. So I'm using cashew milk today, but you can use coconut milk, you can use rice milk, whatever you choose. Just remember that nut milks are always a little thicker than rice milk or coconut milk. So depending on how thick you want your mousse to be, you might choose a different milk. Or if your allergy is to nuts, obviously don't pick that. But you want to go between 3/4 cup and 1.5 cups. I particularly am using 1 cup today because I like my mousse not to be like crazy thick, but I also don't want it runny. So that's why I'm going smack in the middle. That's that. All right. So of course we need flavoring in this mousse. So we have 3 teaspoons of yummy, yummy vanilla. Make sure if you are gluten allergic or sensitive that you get the gluten-free vanilla, which you can find that at any allergy-friendly grocery store once again. But make sure you read the label. It will say certified gluten-free. All right. Oh God, it smells so good. Smell-o-vision. Okay, and then you want a sweetener. So you can use any sweetener of your choice. I have chosen honey today. So that's 2 to 3 teaspoons depending on your taste and your flavor level. I like it to be a little sweeter, so I'm using 3 teaspoons today. And this is just a local honey. Local honey is so good for your allergies, you guys, especially the airborne allergies. I get this from a local farmer's market, and it's just wonderful. So consider that when you're trying to treat your allergies. And then, last but not least, you need a little salt in your mousse. This is Himalayan pink salt, and this Himalayan pink salt has so many minerals in it. It is absolutely beneficial for so many reasons. I've talked about it in the show before, so I won't go into it too much right now, but that's it. And you just want 3/8 of a teaspoon, so you have to get 1/8 of a teaspoon and measure 3 of them out. But that's what it is. Okay, on to the main event. Okay guys, so I know a lot of you have mentioned that you don't use avocados because you don't know how to choose if they're ripe or not, and you also don't know how to prep them. So we're gonna go through that real quick. To find a ripe avocado, when they're not ripe, they're bright green. When they are ripe, they're this color, and they're a little bit soft to the touch. Kind of like, I don't know how you would feel, well, opposite of a tomato. A tomato shouldn't be soft to the touch. Avocado is soft to the touch. Kind of like a peach. If you felt a peach, that's how it should feel. So then to prep it, take a knife. Don't be afraid of the knife. Put the point in there. Now be very careful. Go very slowly as you do this. And you want to go around oblong, and then you open up the avocado, and isn't that lovely? Now there is some bruising in there, but don't worry about that. It's not a terrible thing. You can always scoop that part out if you want to, but honestly, it doesn't make that big of a difference. Now, if it's black, get rid of that. But the brown, it just happens. So then take your knife, take the seed out. You can either keep the seed and plant a tree, or just put it in the trash. And then you take a spoon and you scoop out the avocado and put it in your bowl. So that's it, you guys. Easy peasy. So now you have no excuse not to use an avocado. Okay guys, so the first step in making your avocado mousse is you need to melt the chocolate. So you can do that one of 2 ways. You can melt it in your microwave, and you're gonna have to do that at 30-second intervals and stir each time. Check and make sure that it's melting evenly. And once it's fully melted, don't go any further because it will seize up, and that is not good. The other way is you can do it in a double boiler, and that looks like this. So I'm using a glass bowl over my pot. They also have like actual double boilers that are like steel bowls, but glass is better for chocolate, so we're using that. And you wait till it goes to boiling on high. There's water underneath at about this level. Don't fill it all the way up because that's too much. You don't want the water touching the glass bowl. And then once it's boiling, which it is, you pour the chocolate in and you turn your heat down to medium-low. And then you really just stir it very slowly and you watch until it's totally melted, and then that's all, you guys. Easy peasy, right? Okay, you guys, it's time for the main event. We are going to put everything into this food processor, which, by the way, you can also use a high-powered blender. It has to be high-powered. It can't be like the regular old blender that's like 20 bucks at the store. It's got to be one of those expensive ones. So food processor is good, though. So what you want to do, you dump the avocados in. Here we go, avocados. Here, going in. There we go. All right, thank you. After you, avocado. Thank you, avocado. Okay. And then, because there's so many avocados in my food processor, is not the biggest food processor, I'm going to go ahead and bump it just a couple times. So we'll do our little dance. Here we go. Okay, so that gives us some room to put the rest of the stuff in. So, of course, we want the yummy I just want to eat this, y'all. I just want to put it in my mouth. I don't want to put it in the bowl. I just want to eat it off the spatula. Oh, chocolate. It smells so good, you guys. Like, I can't even tell you. I'm a huge chocolate fan, so. And I was so depressed when I realized that I was allergic to soy, because that's in most chocolates. So I thought that I was never going to be able to have chocolate again, and I seriously, I think I went to bed and put the covers over my head. And then I discovered soy-free chocolate. And I was so excited. And it's not straight up soy, it's the soy lecithin. What? Okay, but I am allergic to soy lecithin as well, so unfortunately. So then we're going to put in the milk. This will help it to creamify. And then we put in the honey, which needs a little bit of help from the spatula here because it's very sticky. Again, local honey, you guys, is so beneficial for airborne allergies especially. Now, something I learned just recently with honey, if you use the actual honey, I think they're called droplets. They're the hard version of the honey, and some local farmers markets will sell that, and that's actually really helps with your allergies. You keep it in the freezer, and then you take a teaspoonful of it every day, and it really helps. And I've been doing that. It's helping, which is awesome. So I'm going to do this. Stab it! It looks really interesting right now, you guys. I wouldn't want to eat this the way it looks right now, just saying. But I'll want to eat it when it's all mixed together. Although it does smell really good. So we're going to pulse. Look at how fun it is. It's like a amusement park ride in there. I love it. Okay, I'm gonna stir just a little bit. Oh yeah, this is coming together, you guys. This is awesome. So I used my dad's high-powered blender last weekend to make this, and I gotta say, it was amazing. It was done in like 10 seconds, I think. Food processors are more difficult because they have the blade just on the bottom. This high-powered blender had the blades all the way up, if you know which one I'm talking about. And it was just like, oh my gosh, it's done? It's done! So here we go again. Oh, it's looking good, you guys! Oh my gosh. All right, so you want to basically get it to the point where it's like that. Yep, that's good old mousse, and it's smooth and it's yummy, and I cannot wait to get to tasting, so let's taste it, people. Oh, you guys, I'm so excited for this. Happiness is about to enter my belly. All right, here we go. We're gonna try it. Oh, Y'all, this is so, everyone who's watching this, make this. It's really easy. And then eat it, and then share the recipe with everyone you know, because it's so easy. And it's dairy-free, and it's like, yes! And it's soy-free, and it's like, oh! I'm taking another bite. You know, I bet would taste good in here is other flavorings besides the vanilla. You could do raspberry. Ooh. You could even try mint if you wanted to. I bet that would taste good. Anyway, all right, that's all for today. This is Mary Beth Eversole, the allergy actress, signing off for now. It's Subclip time! Today we are talking about what you can substitute for butter, because I know a lot of people have dairy issues, so butter is an issue. So first thing I want to show you is there is actually a vegan butter that can be used. I'm not allowed to say their name, but I can do the name down below. And it's this particular one is soy-free, corn-free, dairy-free, all free of the stuff that I can't have. So, and it really works well I use it to cook with everything. I've baked with it, I've cooked with it, I saute with it. It's really, really awesome. So that's that one. You can always use a vegan butter to replace. Another thing you can use as a 1-to-1 ratio to replace is actually avocado. Now you can use it in sweet and savory. You can bake with avocados. So this is a great one to substitute for butter if you don't want the butter. It's still high in fat, but it's really good fats. So, and it's dairy-free, obviously. Another one you can use, this is usually more in baked products with when you want a sweet flavor, and that is applesauce. You can replace butter with applesauce. You can actually also replace eggs with applesauce. So applesauce is kind of a cool thing to use when you're baking. There are a few other products you can use. One of them, pumpkin puree. That again would be more like a sweet item, but there's so many things that you can replace butter with. And so I think it's pretty simple, you know? There it is. Voila.